Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and Descended Heroes is coming out pretty soon. It's coming out, when is this coming out? It's coming out in January at some point. Oh, January 30th. Okay. But it is releasing very soon, specifically like this card, and the cards from the 100 decks in Japan are releasing tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not sure on my upload schedule, to be honest, but they're releasing very soon in Japan. And the card that really interested me is actually this Laris Komala here, which seems kind of unassuming at first, but it's actually so interesting. Being completely honest, it's more interesting in expanded than standard. Um, Standard, it is still interesting. I'm not going to deny that, but it is really cool and expanded with some really crazy stuff, or in a format like maybe GLC as well. Um, I'm less confident on in GLC because of some of the restrictions here, but the card, as I said, is Laris Kamala, and this is part of the new Larry's Pokemon. They are a trans Pokemon for Larry, also for Erica. And the Laris Kamala is really cool, not with its attack here. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It puts itself to sleep and draws too. It's pretty bad, but in like an alternate format, it's kind of cool. But then Lethargic Charge, your ability once in your turn, if it's on your bench, you can use this ability to attach an energy from your hand to your active Larry's Pokemon. Then let's take a look at the Larry's Pokemon as well. I'll look on PokeBeach here because unfortunately, Pokemon Proxies does not have these cards on it, which is like kind of annoying. But we got the Larry's Pokemon. There is Larry's Starly and Staraptor and stuff, which is kind of bad. Oh, there's Larry's Rufflet and Braviary as well. I forgot that. I guess Rufflet is like okay. Then there is the Larry's Komala, of course. And then there was also the Larry's to Dunsparce and Dunsparce. Or Larry's to Dunsparce EX specifically. For 3 colors here, Work Rush, you do you flip coin for each energy attached to it, you do 80 for each heads. Obviously, the idea is pretty simple here. You accelerate a bunch of energy to Larry's Dunsparce, the actual Larry's Kamala. Then you flip a bunch of coins, hopefully flip a bunch of heads, and then do a bunch of damage. However, it's a bit more than meets the eye, I think, here. And that's because this can, not this, where is it here? This one, the Alaris Komala can accelerate any energy, not just basic energy, which is really, really cool and powerful. So now we need to take a look at standard format here. Is this in Japanese? Oh, it's in English translated. Then how do I do this? I can't type. There we go. I should probably have typed this before, so I didn't have that weird aqua pause. But there we go. So there are currently 14 special energies in standard. Some of those are going to rotate. Is new upper energy rotating? No. Oh, none of the aspects are rotating, are they? Medical energy, very sad that it's rotating. Not really, but like whatever. This card, I was gonna say underrated. Maybe it's not actually underrated. And then therapeutic and reversal. I guess technically there's synergy between therapeutic energy and Laris Kamala, but like let's be honest, that doesn't matter. But then there are some other interesting special energies, specifically ignition energy. Also, I didn't like realize this is what the other art looked like. This is like so sick. Oh, okay, I guess it's the same as the regular art, but I think it's pretty sick. But maybe I'm just being silly. Anyways, so we got ourselves ignition energy, which is 3 colorless energy on an evolution Pokemon. You do lose it at the end of the turn, but let's be honest. Wait, how much HP you got? You got yeah, 270. You might live, but probably not, right? Also, unfortunately, this is not a it's hilarious, right? It's not just regular Dunsparce, so you cannot evolve it into the Dunsparce to draw you some cards, which is unfortunately, I mean, I'm a bit of a Dunsparce hater. Dunsparce isn't like the best draw engine. It's honestly like on its own as a draw engine. It's kind of bad, but it's a nice addition to a deck if you can just toss it in, or if it's like the second half of the draw engine, like or like half of it, like with Alakazam. But anyways, you can't do that, so that doesn't really matter. But you can, accelerate ignition for each energy on average. And again, this is each energy you're flipping a coin for as well. It's not each energy card. So ignition energy is 3 energies. On average, each energy is going to be 40 damage, right? You can accelerate into ignition. You're going to be adding, on average, 120 there. Let's say you accelerate ignition, attach an ignition, accelerate, or attach a basic attack. What am I saying? You accelerate a basic, attach a basic, and accelerate an ignition there, or whatever. And then that's going to be an average 200. That's honestly like not that good. Obviously, you can be doing more though, which is kind of cool. You could also accelerate a bunch of ignition energies. You can only use them once, right? So that's like kind of bad. You can't recover them, but it is interesting, right? You could get 4 ignition energies on in one turn, flip a bunch of coins, be doing looking at like one-shotting everything, right? Which is kind of fun. Again, it is coin flip based, but it is really cool. There are also other special energies which are kind of cool here. If you look at boomerang energy doesn't do anything, does it? But you have mist energy is like okay. Jet energy is like actually no, jet energy doesn't do anything. Vicious energy is kind of meh. But you have spiky energy. Spiky energy honestly like isn't very good. Medical energy also does something. It's like okay, but to be honest, these are kind of underwhelming, but they do exist. But if you look at expanded, come to some more interesting special energies here. We have double turbo energy, double colorless energy. You have this works with twin energy too, right? Doesn't it? I think it does, right? Triple acceleration energy as well. I forgot about that one. Where is twin? Yeah, twin energy only doesn't work on V's and GXs, which this isn't. It's EX, lowercase EX. And yeah, there's some other ones as well. There's gift energy. There's draw energy. Where's draw energy? There is draw energy somewhere. I can't find it. I'm sure I'm like hovering over it right now, but I've lost it. Oh, here it is. There's recycle energy. There's energies, right? And you aren't accelerating like absurd amounts. It's not Porygon Z. You could pair this with Porygon Z, but not Larry's Komala. The Larry's the Dunsparce EX. But yeah, that's like kind of cool. But that is not the crazy thing you can do with this. This can accelerate special energies, and then you can move special energies around as well. Remove the Pokemon. This is kind of hard to do. Let me see. And see. There we go. Moving energies around in standard. There's something giving us EX, which is just basics. That being said, you could still use this to accelerate basic energies to your Larry's Pokemon to move around. Specifically the grass is kind of bad because you should just use the Team Sugar upon the X card, which is like very good, right? That card's super good. Then you can move energies with Latios. That's like a thing. This is special energies as well. Is this good? No, right? Let's be honest. It's not very good. You compare it with Megalod STX, but kind of, yeah. There is ends planned. This is kind of clunky. You accelerate. Does the other supporter also do that? Poppy. Yeah. Oh, so this is Poppy moves 2 from one of your Pokemon to another, and it can be special energies. Same thing with ends planned from bench to active. It can be different Pokemon. It's a little different, but it's pretty similar there. There's also this is damage, right? Yeah. There is also, of course, armor moves, moving fire energy from bench to active, so you can accelerate I guess your luminous or whatever and move those, which is pretty cool there. Felicity EX, that's also basic, right? Yeah, so pretty much most of these are basics. There is Raichu. That's like not gonna be so useful though. There are some like kind of cool ways to move energy around, but most of them are kind of meh. But definitely the idea here with I was gonna say with not Blissey with Ends Plan and Poppy, that's like kind of fun. Poppy will be rotating pretty soon if these cards come out, but Ends Plan will be taking a little bit more time here, so you could accelerate two layers Komala. The way you do it is a little clunky, or like different layers of Pokemon. It's going to be taking up like a good chunk of bench space and deck space. Maybe not tons, but some. But accelerating special energies is really cool and something you normally can't do. Is this good? I don't know. It's super sketchy, but it's really interesting. In standard, and then you look at expanded, you have like multi switch. It's kind of been playing some in expanded, live expanded. Also, by the way, live expanded, I don't know why, but it's like super toxic. I don't know why. Like I was not expecting it to be toxic. It's like a casual format. Not the decks, but like people like AFK, and it's just a big mess. But anyways, multi switch is cool. In this format, you move an energy from your bench to your active Pokemon, and it can be a special energy, right? So, yeah, there's things like this. There's also things like Thornton. Thornton is a similar idea, I guess, but more so the other way around, where you choose a basic in your discard and switch it with the basic and play. Then you keep all this stuff on it, so you can use this to reuse or like maintain the energies and like do some really cool stuff. Thornton was like a kind of meh card in standard, to be honest. It saw some play. I mean, it wasn't a bad card. Actually, this is more play than I thought. It was more so this like recovery card, allowing you to it keeps the turns in place, so it allows you to like bounce back, and it does some cool things. But you can like move your Pokemon and energy around. This is going to allow you to utilize Larry's Komala with special energy. And if we look at expand as well, again with the special energy there, you see that you have I'll just look at live expanding because it's like smaller. I guess I'll look at all of it. You got like strong energy, which you can accelerate now, and just the type specific ones, which are okay. Some of them are very good. I mean, you can accelerate double dragon energy. I was gonna say you could turn one ADP. I mean, you sure can, but yeah, that's gonna wait. No, you can't. What am I saying? You can't accelerate these, because they can't be attached to the layers Pokemon are colorless. Okay, so forget these ones in particular. You can't be accelerating these like very specific special energies. We can accelerate like aromatic or coding or whatever. Any of this set of energies you can accelerate because they give buffs on the type of Pokemon, but they work on any Pokemon. They can be attached. Strong energy can like only be on a fighting Pokemon. But then you also do have like powerful colors and stuff like that for Layers Komala itself. Not Layers Komala. I mean yes for Layers Komala, but for Layers Dunsparce EX. Then you could I guess Speed Lightning, like accelerating it doesn't do anything either, because it's only on play. But again, there are some like ones that are pretty interesting here. There's Rainbow energy and like the energies of every type. There are some of those in standard, but they're a bit more potent and expanded for some really crazy combos. There is, I mean, again, you have triple acceleration and ignition energy, and you have reversal energy. Again, pairing these with like Thornton or multi-switch, these things are kind of clunky. Oh, you could accelerate a bunch of energies like Aurora and Luminous and whatever. Or maybe not Luminous, but Luminous might work. But Rainbow, Aurora, maybe unit, I don't know. But then you accelerate a bunch of these energies onto your board, and then you move them around using something like Armors, but not Armors, because you want to be able to move from different places to different places. So you can use like what was it say? You could use Bronzong, you could use is there another one like Bronzong? I feel like there is. That's like actually the same. There's Aromatisse, but that's on live expanded. I'm blanking. I feel like there's gotta be. That's like the same stage. But anyways, you could do something like that. These are really interesting ideas, and I feel like there's so many cool concepts with this card. There is also another new card that synergizes kind of with it, which is going to be the Azumarill EX. This card is also really interesting. As often as you like during your turn, you may move an energy from one of your Pokemon to this Pokemon. So you can move whatever energies you accelerate to your board with the Larry's Pokemon, or any way at all, move them to Azumarill EX. This idea is really interesting as well, just moving energy to this Pokemon. I don't know if there's a super powerful way to do something with this. There is Zadu, there is Wondrous Patch, there is no, there's some like stuff in Expand as well. The damage honestly just like isn't very good to this card, but it's 64 to more fruits like attached to it. So it's kind of a mad Pokemon, but it's really fun. I'm really excited for Layers Komala. It's just this like really silly combo-y Pokemon. Most of the cards, I mean, I just made a video. I think it's recorded on Ranky LD Megas. They're kind of meh. This Erica's Tanglex card is kind of fun with Erica's Weeping Bell. Kind of works like Torterra, if you're familiar with that deck when that was in format, which I was recently playing in live expanded. Horrible experience, as I said. Also, the deck was bad. That was like part of it. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, so yeah, some really cool things you can do with this combo here. One last card that's pretty cool in this as well. There is the dual type Care Bank. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any particularly good use for this card, but it is interesting that it's like a dual type Pokemon. It is, as I said, really cool, and I just don't see a particularly like actual, even good, but like even okay use for it. But anyways, tell me down below in the comment section what your thoughts are on this Layers Komala. Am I silly for being like super hyped for it? Was it actually really cool? But again, tell me down below in the comment section what your thoughts are, and if there are any ideas I missed as well. But I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.